What a mess in the garage. I will have to sort this out. But lo and behold, I thought we may use masking tape because, as you can see, I have a lot of it. And see, I've got green stuff down there as well. So what could I create with the masking tape? Have a look in a minute. Okay, so I'm back into my craft area, and lo and behold, so many ideas are coming out my head. It's unbelievable. So what I want to do first is what do I want to do? I think what I need to do is, we'll see if we fold. I think that will be the best way. So if I awesome. Okay, so that is my first one. So how does that look? That looks awesome. So that is that. So we could actually use loads more. So I'm only showing you the first one, but if you figure out or like something, you can just create truckloads of them. So and it's a really good idea to, if you like it, photograph it before you send it out and things. So it always means I am going to have them to use forever on. So I can't seem to figure out how to where it starts, which kind of is really annoying. So I'll just leave that. I might try and do it a bit later. So lo and behold, the green thing. So we cut it down, and then what we do is we will see if I can fold it in half. So it doesn't have to be perfect, lo and behold, as I'm trying my best to make it pretty perfect. So that's pretty cool. So what we do from there, I think we need to cut it down so it's straight. So as you can see, it's ever so slightly crooked. So we'll see if that looks better. That looks way, way better. So that will be there. Now, this one is massive. So it all decides to come apart, which is just wonderful. I don't know whether that's going to work or not. I'm thinking not. Oh, it is. Why don't we just, oh God. Lo and behold, that's what it's done. So how are we going to do this? We will say if we'll do it there, and then we fold it back. Let's see. Lo and behold, it kind of worked. Okay, so we need to cut off this bit. Okay, so I've just trimmed it down ever so slightly. So that's the first bit, and that looks awesome. Okay, so we've got 3 different types. So what we're going to do is from there I'm going to go into my craft room and use only things that I get from my craft room, and I'm going to inspire you with some really cool things. Wait one moment. Okay, so we're back. So I've got all of these, which are different washi tape, all stuck down with double-sided sellotape. So this has got a little bit left on there. So all we're going to do is I'm going to do it out of, so you can see the little bit, and that's way better. So that's cool. That one will do, and that one will do. So what we're going to do is we'll put this on it first. So that will go in the middle. And that will go in the middle. And that will need to be chopped down. So what we do first is with this, we'll just need to chop it down ever so slightly. So it's just out of camera shot, and I'll cut it down and I'll show you. So that is perfect. That's the bit that I've cut off. I'm going to use that for something else, so I've just put that to the side. So lo and behold, let's get sticking. So awesome. Okay, so first one is glue it down. It doesn't have to be perfect or straight. It will still look good. So awesome. So that's the first one done. The second one, and hopefully the glue will do its thing. And that will do. So glue that down. Awesome. And the last one is just like that. And stick it down. Awesome. Okay, so that will go in the middle. So that's really cool. So the next one to glue down is the masking tape. So it's each one has got a piece of masking tape I borrowed from the garage. So and all we'll do is we will put it down. So it should hold, I'm hoping. If not, it should that's better. So, and that is better. So that's cool. So that's that one. This one is a bit harder, only because it's gluing it down on something that it's not really glued down properly. So all we'll do is, as we can imagine, it's well, obviously it's glue, but it's not attaching to anything. But if I press it really hard, it should stick. I'm hoping. That's a theory. So we'll do this one as well. And glue it down. And let's hope it's stuck, which it pretty much should be. Okay, so the first one is 2 small bits of glue, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there to start out. Then the next one is I don't go right hard up. I go the furthest away. Put that down, right? The reason why is the last one is directly in between the two. So it's easier for me to get or to have a guide with the other two first. So, and it should be good. So, the next ones. This is going right in the middle. So, all we've got to do is the first one we put down. I think the second one is at the top, which is all good, and that should be good enough, right? So oh, it may not stick. Why don't I, let's see if so I don't think the glue is sticking very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick it down through the netting, and then hopefully it should, I'm hoping, work. So that, and then put that there. Let's hope it will work. And then the last one is there. Okay, so that looks pretty cool to me. So, and then the last one is one there, that. If it doesn't work, we can sew it on. But for me, sewing things on are a lot harder. So I would try to avoid that if possible, only because it would take too much of my time up. But that's all right. If it happens like that, and then that's okay as well. So, and we do one in the middle. How cool are that? That is really, really cool. I like them tremendously. They are all different, all made with stuff that I've had at home already. I used the masking tape that was in the garage. So, and that is a great start to my journaling and things. So, and I've got, next time I'm going to do something from my bedroom. Goodness knows what I'm going to use, but keep on subscribing. Thank you.